This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Houston, Texas, and Rice Stadium, home to the Owls. As we'll see a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Rice Owls. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Blazers offense will get first crack at it today. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Blazers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They want to run it left here. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Owls offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Going deep. Makes the grab at the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Quarterback just flat and missed him, incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. I think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Handoff to the lone back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Blazers in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Jackson. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Kitna. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Turner. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Owls have their offense in high gear. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll go right back to him. He breaks a tackle. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Air Force dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Kitna. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Blazers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. And the Blazers are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up deep.
Turning it on! And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking for space, it's Jackson. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Finding open areas. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on 4th down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
Looking for a man. It's Kitna. throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. He'll try the left side. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. On the run, it's Jackson. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Between the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Turns it on at midfield. All out of space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rice.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Set to advance on the football.
On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for a man. It's Kitna. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep. Was there and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. And
looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and there he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Kitna. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. And the Blazers want to move quickly. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Blazers are threatening in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Jackson. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, UAB! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He is stopped short. The 2-point conversion, no good, and they cannot take the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Oh, it's a reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Owls need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. What a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the lone running back. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Kitna. Finds his big tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the ball squirted out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Send the tight end in motion. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blazers. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And this will be caught as they convert the 2.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option. The give. He has the 1st and still on his feet.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Kitna. He lobs one high down the left side. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UAB. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulane delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in New Orleans. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the American. Never.
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Alexander. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Blazers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. He's up to 113 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Kitna. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. On the ground, it's Alexander. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Here's the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
That is going to give that wide receiver nightmares, man. He was wide open. I don't know if there was a coverage bust on the back end, but that is a play that this dude needs to make.
On 3rd down, going up top. He'll take another shot here. Threads it inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Atkins. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff to the fullback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads it downfield. Makes a grab down the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. The give on the option. Can't get him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play again.
Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Running it to the right. Powers through the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Atkins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Owls are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He'll keep it himself. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Washington notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Husky Stadium is worth its weight in gold. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. On the move. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Back to throw, it's Kitna. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown Owls. The defense putting points on the board.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? He drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Rice, 27.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Tries to get it on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the give off the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. They'll leave it with him. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. We've reached a break. It's UAB on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give. Breaks into the open. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Jacob. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the left. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Running back searching for a hole. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. The official says no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The run from the shotgun. At the 45 on its way. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got a man, it's Alexander. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw
he hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They built up some time of possession with that last. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The hand to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Blazers will hustle to the line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Dropping back, it's Kitna. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. And the beatdown has ensued. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me...
There he goes. Smashes ahead. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the 1st. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before they're
going for it all. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
It's a turnover on downs.
To the air, it's Kitna. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way.
to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. They're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. They just weren't able to come down with that one.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And here's the third interception of the night. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. They go to the ground. Trying to take it back. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit.
Number 91 on to punt it away.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm